Welcome back, everyone, to the Mage Rage for January 2020, where today we are apparently starting in a nice cold area with some taiga. So let us, with the taiga, is with some spruce trees within this taiga here, and see if I could get a few pieces of wood down and get some trees that we need. And of course, we're also going to be needing a few sticks and the usual things that you need at the start. I don't know how long it'll be before we will find a good location to start mining and all. Actually, I do have the telekinesis spell this week, so I'm sure that will help in some ways. I guess that's all the tools we need for the moment. Now let's get a couple of trees down and look at what we need to do. Then we can start heading around. Now this week there is no border, which can be problematic because the good news is no border. The bad news is we may go around too far. I do see the water down at the end there, and if nothing here is needed for a far distance water item, it could just be that we have a natural border and don't have to worry about some of the shenanigans that we've had in the past when we had that entire month without it. Let's see what we have to collect. Then we'll know. Ooh, fun. That is another wart. Actually, another wart block isn't too bad. There are many other worse things to get from the nether than another wart block. But that does mean that we need to make a little trip into the nether. A bone, that means probably. Is there a way other than killing a skeleton to get a bone? I don't think so. Then there is a coal block. Right, well, that shouldn't be too difficult. The glowstone, that's obviously nether string. There are several ways of getting that. A feather, that's just killing a chicken. Heart of the... Oh my goodness gracious! A heart of the sea? Are you kidding me? Oh, good grief. Well, that must mean that there's going to be a ship somewhere so that we can get some buried treasure and uncover the buried treasure. Well, so much for my trip to the east. Oh, goodness gracious. Heart of the sea? Ah. Well, we are going to have quite a fun step through here. Now, this week's our spells include the see pain. You know how I am with the pain spell. I don't particularly like that one. So it's unlikely I'm going to do much with it, but I do have blink. So I do have my transport spell. We do have telekinesis, which means that I'm going to render my little bits that I did in making all those tools rather silly because I just used telekinesis in order to make that little thing obsolete. Oh well, that's what happens sometimes. Now let's continue on here. Are we on an island? Well, we do have to venture out into the city because into the sea because we are going to have to find a shipwreck somewhere. Now there could be a shipwreck on land because sometimes the shipwrecks are thrown upon the land, so to speak. So that's another possibility. Now I still have to find out, is this an island or is this just we just happen to be right next to the coastline? But We'll see. I will keep an eye out for ships just in case as we hug along this coastline here. Because now we're going a bit on the southeast. I start on the north. It looks like now we're being forced to the south here. All right. So that's two directions where we are surrounded by water. But are we on a bit of a whatever we'll call that particular corner? Let's see. I don't see anything yet, but we will continue along, and if we're lucky, we will find some sort of way to get a treasure map. And once we have the treasure map, we could follow where it goes. Now, the treasure map may be the reason that we might not have a border, is because obviously, if you've got a treasure map leading you outside what would have been the border, that could have been a little problematic. So I have a feeling there was just not enough room to fit in the border. So that's what I'm going to assume for the time being is why there's no border. Whoopsie daisy, we don't want to get hypothermia. No way. Is that a ship there? Or is that just me having wishful thinking? Unknown for the moment. Let's see. We've got a bit of a landmass down there. I'm not going to go all the way down there. I'm hoping all the land stuff could be found. Actually, is there much in the way of land stuff? What did we have here? We had the heart of the sea. Yeah, okay. Once again, I forget everything that's on here. It's what? Alright, so a lot of this stuff is underground or in the nether. Yeah, the only thing that's above ground in this entire list is a chicken. Now, you might be able to get some of those magma blocks underwater. In fact, I think I just saw a little structure down at that in there. Now, is that a ruins? So you could sometimes find those things at ruins. Actually, let's go back here and okay, I don't need to send pain that way. Especially if I'm ready to go into that direction. Sending pain in the direction I'm intending to go is probably not a good idea if I wish to survive for a long time. That's the problem, is having spells ready and being able to go around quickly are kind of productive with a bit counterproductive. Now, what is this? This is a pumpkin patch. Now, I don't remember there being pumpkins in this list anywhere. No. Further. Now, I see that there's an igloo right there. Is there something in the chest down there? Probably not. Well, it's obviously not one of those igloos that includes an underground area. Let's see. Right, yeah, this should not have anything like that because... well, it has the trapdoor down, but it's just that there is nothing below it. Well, I guess they saw the cave there and decided not to build it. That's the only thing I can imagine. So we continue, hoping to find that. Actually, we are getting. No, don't look at the Enderman. So let's head out this way. Oopsie daisy. But still no sign of any ships or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do now is, unless there's something really interesting out in this direction, which there is not, I think I should find a place to head underground for our little mining session for the night. It's just some horses, apparently. Oh. No, 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 no. Ah. Quit doing that to me. Fine. Yeah, now let's... Oh, iron. Well, we are going to be needing that iron in a moment. All right. I am going to have to quickly get a shelter here. And let's see, I don't want to use the cobble for that. I don't want to cover that up yet either. Oh, I know the first thing I've got to do with this is to get... Oh my goodness gracious. I've got to use it all for the... well, fortunately, I've got a telekinesis spell, so I could grab a little bit more while I'm doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, good. That'll give me a little extra on that. Now I can see! Yay! I didn't pick up any food and all that. Did I even see any food in all of that? I don't know. Well, I certainly don't want to start mining that out yet. What I do want to do is get some light. I had 2 sticks left, right? Now I could do that. Yes, and now I can finally make that little bit of safety. That should give me enough cobblestone to make the tools that I really need. Good. Now, 1, 2, good. Actually, how about we use that to start the... Well, all right, just have to waste that then. What do I want to do? I was wondering whether or not I should make an iron pickaxe, but for now I won't. I'm not going to worry about a shovel yet, but I may need to at some point. We are obviously within iron level, otherwise I would have got that iron earlier. So let me just do a little bit more digging. Oh, okay, good. There's some coal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, that is exactly what I've been needing there for. I know I could use iron even more, but a little bit of coal will not hurt in this situation. Considering that I was pretty low on that stuff. Now I have a feeling I'm going to get killed fairly quickly at the rate things are going because I haven't had a chance to eat yet. Maybe I should have picked up all those pumpkins when I seen them earlier. Oh well, didn't think about doing that then. Crystal ball, let's see. Oh, we have all that carpet they got from the igloo. Alright, well, let's see how much iron I can get. Now, of course, I could also get need some obsidian at some point. Now, I do have a water spell also, so if I do run into some lava, I could convert that into obsidian. And the final spell that I have is the ice spell, which is a bit redundant in this place. But we shall see. We shall have to see on that. And dig, dig, dig. And I have a feeling this is going to take a while. Yeah, let's go to a place that's not going to be full of sandstone. Oh, of course, because I'm really close to a shoreline, so it's possible that there's a pretty low water table here. Good. Oh, yay! More, more, more. All right, that could give me enough for my my iron block, so I can at least have something that's complete for this episode, which is always nice to have at least one item complete on the first episode, right? It certainly doesn't help. It certainly doesn't hurt, I meant. It's going to be one of those days. There you go. Now, how many did I get this time? 6! All right, good. I might even be able to get an iron pickaxe. Let's see, 6 this time, and this time I've got coal, so I can even... Actually, what I'll do is do that, and then finish those 2 off. There you go. Now I have plenty of those, plenty of those. Let that cook. Just don't get killed before I have an opportunity to utilize that. Then we could head on down. And if I'm lucky, I'll get... Ooh. Well, no, I'm not going to spend all day. Get 1 iron and just run all the way back. That's probably not the wisest way to use up my time, especially if there are a lot more here. Yeah. All right, good. Now I can even start to do stuff with this. But I will be able to get my iron block, and that was the concern I had there. Could I at least get one thing done? Not much else on this, but how am I doing for time right now? We are getting close to sunrise. Couple more minutes left. But we certainly don't have all night in which to do all this stuff. Very good. And torch. See how much I can get before. Now, do I need any redstone? No, I am going to need lava at some point. You never be sure. I know you're guaranteed to get some lava if you go deep enough, but you also often get it on surface. I've had enough occasions where I've had to fight forest fires because there was a lava pool right next to a forest, which is never healthy for keeping away the fires. All right, it's getting ready to be finished. So I'm going to head over and start cooking this iron. Let's see, we have 5 here for 11. All right, that's nice. And there you go. Now, what do I need with this? Well, first off, let us get our first item. Good. Yay, we've got 1 item, and that leaves me 3 so that I can get a real pickaxe. All right, good. And let's see, that leaves me with 5 for the rest. Okay. And, oh, yes. We should be pretty close to day. Yeah, it's pretty close to daylight, all right. And it's also... What hurt me there? Not sure what that was all about. Oh, looks like there's a spider up there. Well, I'm going to have to deal with that spider and probably a few other things when we return for the next episode of finally plays Minecraft Mage Rage for January 2020.